Judges at the International Criminal Court are seeking an explanation from South Africa for the non-compliance of its ICC obligations when Sudanese President Omar Al-Bashir visited South Africa in June this year.
Indicted by the court for alleged war crimes and genocide and crimes against humanity, Rome's Statute signatories are obliged to arrest Bashir if he travels to their countries. South African authorities failed to do this when Bashir attended an AU summit in Johannesburg.
Although the International Criminal Court is not directly accusing South Africa of non-compliance in this matter, they're calling on the South African authorities to explain why they didn't fulfill their obligation under international law by not handing over the Sudanese president. Omar Al-Basir is twice indicted by the court for his alleged involvement in the atrocities committed in Darfur since 2003. The UN says the death toll from the fighting in Sudan totals more than 300,000 people.
What's key here is that we're talking about legal obligations. So South Africa has been a founding member, a very supportive member of the International Criminal Court and of international justice. The country voluntarily joined up to the ICC, took on these obligations, and in fact has even made these obligations part of national law. So we're talking not just about obligations to the International Criminal Court and to the international community, but even what's required under South Africa's own law.
Lawmakers in South Africa have already rejected a call internally to investigate President Jacob Zuma over this matter, and President Zuma, who met with President Al-Bashir when their paths crossed at a World War II commemoration event in China at the weekend, has accepted an invitation to visit Sudan. South Africa must now submit its reasoning for not handing over the Sudanese president by October the 5th latest. But if the court decides it's insufficient, it can begin a process of referring the South African authorities either to the political body which founds the ICC, the Assembly of States Parties, or to the UN Security Council. Jack Parrick, SABC News, Brussels.